Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, I would say a sandwich is basically a salad inside bread. And that's why we think that this next recipe is perfect as a salad or as a filling. Let's make our sweet honey mayo chicken salad. And if you do decide that you want it plain or between two delicious slices of bread, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm normally the one that omits the bread, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely leave the bread out and enjoy the stuffing, but this is something you can enjoy either way. It's versatile.
Yes, we wanted a way to sort of celebrate, you know, the bread week that we're talking about. We've been making breads from the beginning of the week, and now we're doing sandwiches. So we figured, how's about you take a two-in-one, where you can get one dish, you can get two dishes from one thing. Either have it as a salad or have it between two breads. But in this instance, it's all about the dressing that we're going to make for our chicken. We're making a sweet honey mayo chicken salad that goes inside our bread. But to start it off, I've got some Dijon mustard we've got over here that basically gives us that tang, that gives us that spiciness, that heat that we want. I'm going to add into here quite a bit of our Excella mayonnaise, and it's made to stringent quality standards using our Excella sunflower oil. And you know that with your Excella mayonnaise, you can use it in both your hot or cold applications. So it is ideal and versatile to have in your house. So I'm just gonna, I want to make this quite generous in terms of adding quite a bit of Excella mayonnaise. The reason for that is that some of the marinade, some of what I'm doing here, this is going to work as a dressing and a marinade for our chicken. So into that mixture, I'm adding in a bit of honey, because I like to, my dressing, whenever I make a dressing, I like to have a bit of both. I like sweet, salty, a bit of tang in there, so that's why I'm adding a bit of lemon juice as well. And then just some spices go in there. I've got some cumino, I've got some coriander, and please don't cancel me, guys, but paprika is one of the few things I just always have to put in something, because it just brings a beautiful flavor to everything.
Flavor and color too.
Flavor and color, my friend. So as it is, this marinade right here would be perfect. If you want to add, I'm gonna add a bit of salt just for additional seasoning, but this would be ideal just to marinate the chicken, but we also wanna make a dressing for it. So friend, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoop in a little bit of this for you, because you're also gonna be making the salad part of this sandwich that we keep talking about. Tell me when.
Ooh, that smells so good. There we go. And to those tombs, I think for a dressing you want it just a little bit runny so that it coats everything that you're adding. Yeah. So we've got some extra lemon juice in here. We've also got some orange slices, so I'm going to pour some of that juice into this mixture.
I was about to ask, are you going to drain these orange slices first before adding them? But no, you want to use the juice.
So I'm just using the juice just to loosen up the sauce. You can already see the texture's changed, Pali. And to this, I'm just going to gooi in a few ingredients here. We've got some of the chicken that Tumi is going to braai off over there. We've got some grapes. Very interesting to me. You've got to tell us about the grapes, because that's generally not a common ingredient when thinking about a sandwich. It's giving me sort of like a Caesar salad, sort of that kind of vibe. Exactly. Tell us a bit more about that.
So the biggest thing for me whenever I'm cooking is I always like to have a balance of flavor. I want to have my salty, which is where the feta comes in. I want to have my sweet, and instead of making my dressing sweet, I'd rather the ingredients that are in there have that pop of flavor, and that's where the grapes and the citrus comes in. But before we go too far with those ingredients, I also just want to start cooking my chicken, and for that, I'm using our Excella sunflower oil, because as you know, it can handle any type of cooking application. You can bake with it, you can put it in your cooking, you can fry with it. It's completely up to you. It literally is perfect. It's a pure sunflower oil. All I need to do now, once I've heated up my oil, is I'm going to cook this chicken. Ideally, I would want to marinate this chicken for at least an hour. And then once it's marinated and all those flavors are in there, then I start making my chicken. But I'm going to let this cook away.
Yeah. So even on our side here, I mean, this truly does scream summer salad. The fact that you have put in fresh fruits within it is something that is so different for me, especially if you do use it as a filling. Yeah. But it's also something that helps you use so many other versatile ingredients that already do stay in your kitchen. Elevate the flavors, have fun with it, and voila. Another thing that is so exceptional, I think, about this recipe and this dish is not only are we using the sauce as a marinade, but it's also playing a role of a dressing within this, whether salad or whether it's a sandwich, salad sandwich, up to you, but it works.
Or a lettuce taco.
Or a lettuce taco. So I've got this butter lettuce, and I love butter lettuce. It's crispy, it's a little cup. So actually what you could also do, Pali, is have it in a little lettuce cup, and that can function as your sandwich as well.
Gorgeous. You have a bite of that. Tumi, you've already crumbled on top?
Yeah, excuse me?
You crumbled on top?
I was just crumbling some nuts for texture. So if you want to keep it as a salad, add the nuts. If you don't want to add the nuts, it's also optional as well.
I think I'm going to keep this as a salad. So whether bread is your thing or having it bread-free is more you, get this recipe at afternoonexpress.co.za for the full ingredients list. Now, voting in the Excella Young Chef competition closes tonight at midnight, meaning you still have a chance to vote for your favorite chef. To vote for Lerato or Mujaji, go to the Afternoon Express website, afternoonexpress.co.za. Click on that voting banner and select who you would like to win. T's and C's do apply and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. All the best to our two final chefs.